Welcome, everybody, to an all new Influence to Influence show. I am your host, G Sweets. And for those of you that don't know, here on the Influence to Influence show, we like to spotlight individuals that are making a positive impact in their community. And with me today, I have two lovely young ladies that I feel are doing just that in the community. We have Madam Founder and Madam President. They are the founders of Women Entrepreneurs of America. Hi, ladies. How are you?
Hi,
Hey,
hi.
doing well. Or
No,
as we say in Detroit, what up, though?
what up, though? Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you, ladies, for being on the show.
We are honored to be here because we got some juice and some tea to talk about.
Okay, absolutely, absolutely. So, before we get into the juice and tea, and what your organization is all about. I'm going to let you all tell us a little bit about yourselves. So let's start with the Madam President, Miss Joey.
Hi. So my name is Joey. I'm the Women Entrepreneurs of America. We a Detroit chapter president. Outside of being the president of that chapter, I have been a civil servant for over 24 years, and I'm
Okay.
also a licensed life insurance broker.
Okay.
I participate in a lot of community activities, whether it's something like the A. Philip Randolph Institute or the Coalition of Labor Union Women, things like that. So very involved in community and political support.
Nice. All right, Madam Founder.
Well, listen, I am the founder and CEO of Women Entrepreneurs of America, your 501c3 national women's organization that is about empowering and supporting women in business. And this is what it's all about. Coming on to make sure that we connect with the connectors, find out the who's who, and how can we get you to the next level in your entrepreneur endeavors. I have 23 chapters headquartered in Cleveland, Ohio, and my first global chapter 19 years ago was in Detroit, Michigan, baby, the D. Yes.
Okay. Yes.
And
Woo-hoo.
trust me when I tell you, it is such an amazing opportunity to be an entrepreneur and being the founder of this organization to watch hundreds and hundreds of women like yourselves come through, build, create your own economy, build your own wealth. This is what it's all about, and the time is now.
All right, Madam Founder. Okay, now that's an introduction.
Right. And tell her the best things come and happen from Detroit.
Okay, absolutely. Absolutely. We definitely put on for our city, okay? So ladies, let's talk about Women Entrepreneurs of America. So I'm guessing this question will go to Madam Founder. Madam Founder, why? Why did we start Women Entrepreneurs of America?
Well, you know what? We started Women Entrepreneurs of America because over 25 years ago, I too and still am as a disadvantaged entrepreneur and a
Okay.
black woman. So that makes me double minority. And the challenging thing is about it's hard to get those resources, get access to those tools, and connect with other mind like. And so versus just talking about it, I be about it. And I am about it because I formed a collaborative to bring more women together who needs those basic resources to come together. I was one of them that needed that. So I created that platform. Absolutely.
All right. So when did we start this?
We
When did this
started
come
this
together?
23 years ago, actually
Okay.
in Cleveland, Ohio, November 2002. So we're getting ready to celebrate 23 years in
Uh,
November with
well,
20
happy
chapters.
anniversary. Yes. 23 years, 23 chapters.
Yes, ma'am.
Wow.
And so I have to apologize to your listeners. You all are speaking and talking with me in my humble abode in Indianapolis, Indiana. Pretty Hands Paris Nails, Indy. I started it in Orlando, Florida, and I brought it here to my backyard, Indianapolis, Indiana. And I'm with a client right now. So I'm in dual capacity. See, this is what disadvantaged women have to go through. Okay? I got to make my money
Right.
and still talk to y'all. Okay?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, Joey, let's hear from you for a second. You are the president of the Detroit chapter. How did this come about for you?
For me, honestly, I don't know how I started following Madam Founder, but I started following her way before the pandemic.
Okay.
And I just used to engage with her on social media.
Okay.
And then she reached out to me for something. What was it, about a year and a half ago?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, maybe a year and a half ago. I'm having sometimes right now. Sometimes I remember, sometimes I don't. And I ended up going to conference last year and speaking about the importance of life insurance for business owners, because we always talk about the importance of life insurance personally, but it's important in business as well.
Right.
And from there became the Detroit chapter.
Okay.
For me, 23 years ago, while she was founding this, I was on a whole different trajectory. But during the pandemic, um, I got very ill. And in being ill, when my illness became my wellness, I became life insurance licensed, because I remember the moment standing in a doctor's office like, oh my God, they telling me I'm about to die. And what if I didn't have life insurance? And that moment
Right.
changed me. And that's what started my entrepreneurial journey 5 years ago.
Oh, wow. That's
So
amazing.
I still work my regular daytime job, and then
Mm-hmm.
um, help protect families on nights and weekends, you know. Because it's
Okay.
important to me. It
Right.
doesn't feel like work, because I knew what I felt like in that moment when somebody told me I was about to die or could
Right.
potentially die. So,
Absolutely.
yep.
Absolutely.
And then
Oh,
to
wow.
get with Madam Founder and
Mm-hmm.
get with someone who knows all the tools, or who can tell you everything, because she not only does the business side, she does if you need to start your nonprofit side.
Okay.
Yep. So it's like
Nice.
one stop shop. I'm like, oh, get the jackpot.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, being the president of the Detroit chapter, how has that been for you?
um, well, the event that we're doing will be our first inaugural event from the Detroit chapter kicking back on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
So
Great.
you're gonna be hearing from us a whole lot more. Hearing us a whole
Yes.
lot more.
Nice.
Because one of the things that I've learned, especially in the last 5 years, is that, you know, when you look at the quadrant, we're always put into the E. We don't take
Right.
advantage of what we can by being small business owners, even if it's working from your home. We don't take
Right.
advantage of those things. So,
Absolutely.
yep.
Absolutely. So, Madam Founder, 23 chapters, 23 years.
Go play that in the lottery tonight.
Right. For real. Like, for real. So, Madam Founder, how has this journey been for you as far as growing the foundation? How were you able to, get your 23 chapters?
Well, you know what? I have to thank the Almighty God, first of all, for giving you the wherewithal, the persistent, the dynamics, the need to do this. You have to like women. Every time I speak to my
Right.
women sister friends, you got to like women to do this. I have to like you. I have to
Hmm.
like women. I have to like the whole concept of women. But what I like about you is the advocacy of that. When we do come together and collaborate, we can create some amazing things together. And so
Absolutely.
the last 20 years has been so challenging because we as a culture, we do not do this. We don't jive. We don't bring those resources like other cultures do. And so
Right.
again,
Absolutely.
we understand that where we come from, I'm in the 60s. So mind you, when we were coming up, we had to go to school, get a job, and that's it, and get a career. Now,
Hmm.
over the last 20 years, that paradigm shift has changed. More resources, more accessibility to funding, more accessibility to banking, insurance, things that you need are at your disposal. But why can't we collectively come together to do this? Bring your credit, bring your resources, bring this together. Let's buy this building, let's buy these things, let's start this business. And so this is what I've been advocating. And so the World Wide Web gave me that platform, because when I put out there Women Entrepreneurs of America throughout the universe,
Hmm.
cities was reaching out to me talking about, hey, we need a chapter like this, we need a chapter like this. So I
Nice.
literally was flying around the country setting up chapters, finding the who's who, leaders like Joey Combs, who've been following me like a stalker, but but not but not joining, And finally, she did. She reached out and said, "You know what? I have been following you for so long." She said, "I need to just go ahead on and do this." And so, amazing enough, she understands the assignment because this is just her platform as to other things she's doing to
Right.
help her get to her level in her entrepreneurial journey. And so, this has been what I've been doing. And guess what? I'm not about quantity, I'm about quality. I want
Right.
quality women, inspiring, motivated women. I
Right.
will rock this out with me, you, and Joy all day long.
Oh,
I don't need a bunch
absolutely.
because we could collectively come together. So each chapter starts off with 10 members and then it
Okay.
grows. And then depending on where people at in their lives, they work in their business. Everybody ain't ready to do no meetings, but it's required. We have monthly meetings. We have events like this one we get ready to have in September. How do we find the who's who? How can we support one another? And as a 501c3, that's our goal. We need to
Right.
be reaching out to the community to see how can we assist you. I'm a paralegal by trade. So I
Okay.
set up corporations. I set up nonprofits. I'm a nonprofit manager. So I do this. I start from the top. So everybody can come to Madam Founder and get their business started. We do workshops. We do programs. We implement programs. We create programs. So it's all about create what you want to do. You can do it. But if you're not having those type of conversations,
Right.
you don't know. So these are the conversations. If you contact Madam Founder, you're going to have.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, Madam Founder, how does one become a part of the
Absolutely.
organization?
Easy. All you do is says, "Hey, Madam Founder, send me a link." I send you a link. I get your email. I send you information about the organization. Our website is up. Read about what we're doing. I'm always accessible. Joy will tell you, just like I'm accessible now while I'm doing my beautiful client. You can reach out to me. I'm only gonna give you 30 seconds though, because a lot of our information is pretty simple. We
Okay.
are here to help you in your business. This not no social club. This ain't no as much as networking we do, we're not a networking organization. We are
Right.
truly a 501c3. We're an organization about business. So you need to bring your business. You don't have to be in business to be a part of WIA. And once you join, we will mentor you. We will connect you to who's who. So if you're looking to be an insurance agent, we got a couple like Joey Combs here who can walk you through that process. If you need a website, if you need a logo, if you need a, those are the resources that we have for you in this organization.
Wow. This is
She's right. Yes.
amazing. Go ahead,
I went
Joey.
I went all the way to conference last year and met someone from Detroit who works with me and had never met her at work.
Well, look at that.
Wow.
That's crazy. So so she's now she's a part of the Detroit chapter.
Yes.
Oh, well, look at that.
She's
So
my
how many members we have in the Detroit chapter now?
Well, right now we have a minimum of 20.
Okay.
Maybe about 3 or 5 active, including the president. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's good.
Everybody is life it, if you know what I
Yeah,
mean. Everybody's
absolutely.
life it. But one thing about it, you can still reach out and says, "Hey, Madam Founder, I'm starting this." I just got a member that joined recently who reached out and started her new business today. She reached out and I sat down and got
Nice.
her business started. So we are accessible. So it's not like we see each other every day. But if you are a member in good standing, meaning you paid your annual membership,
Okay.
you support. Look at Joy laughter. She just renewed her membership today.
I'm like, oh, I ain't pay my membership dues. Let me sit
She
down.
renewed her membership. But I say that to say that's the accessibility you have. And I've always been a founder that you have access to. I have we have an international base. We're international base, ran by our president of our Philadelphia chapter, who's from St. Lucia. So she covers our international, like St. Lucia and Barcelona and all the other chapters, Canada and stuff. So we have such a wide range of connections. But everybody knows if they need something, all they got to do is reach out.
Oh, I love this. I love the camaraderie of the organization and how you all are bringing women together for a really, really good cause, right?
Yes.
You all can lean on each other. One has something that the other one may need. I love that. I
Yeah.
love that. That's what you all are doing. So, you all have something coming up in September.
Yes.
Yes.
This
Let's
month.
talk about that.
Oh, it is
Oh, yeah,
September.
it is September.
It came
Whew,
real fast, didn't it?
it sure did. So we have something coming up this month. So let's talk about the event that we have coming up this month. What is it?
It's a vendor event, but let me tell you how we got to it. We were talking about what we can do the rest of the year to bring activities to the chapter. And
Okay.
September happens to be Life Insurance Awareness Month.
Nice.
So she
Okay.
was like, and I was like, how do we get business owners into space so we can talk about life insurance since conference was last month? So she's like, we should have a vendor event. And I was like, oh yeah, that goes hand in hand.
Right, right.
And that's how it was born a few weeks ago for us to do this.
Okay.
Yep.
So when is the event?
Saturday, September 20th, 11 to 4 p.m. The Marriott in Southfield.
Marriott in Southfield. Okay.
I think it's the rooms A and B, but make sure you have an updated flyer.
So no, it is actually September 20th at from 11 to 4. It's a
Okay.
vendor event. I called it, I named it a vendor
Okay.
consortium of entrepreneurs, women. We're always looking to bring a collaborative of women under one umbrella to talk about, showcase their products and services. And so
Absolutely.
we wanted the Detroit chapter to kick off this year's vendor consortium. We did it last year in Indianapolis, Indiana. It was a great turnout. We call it a hatitude for networking.
I
So they
Hmm.
wore
remember that.
hats at this event and had a good time.
We
This
might have to steal that and have us a hat
Right.
and tea party. Have us a hat and tea party.
well, but this is all about the bringing out the who's who. Let's network. We're going to have music. We're going to recognize people in the room.
Okay.
Our vendors always are interacting. So they're not just vending.
Right.
We're going to be interviewing them. We're going to be talking about your business, and we're going to put it out there. We're going to be on social media. We want people to see. If somebody want to buy something, they see something. We always
Right.
do that, but it don't stop from that event on the 20th.
Right.
We
Okay.
take those vendors and we promote them. We put them out there, and this goes on. This continues on. This continues on. So,
Absolutely.
so I
Okay.
haven't been back in Detroit in a minute, but it was time. So I got with
So
Joy.
you'll be here.
Oh,
Yes.
absolutely, God's will. God's will. Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Nice, nice. So you're getting everybody in one room, pretty much, to let everybody know about life insurance.
Correct.
Um, because you said this is life insurance month,
Life Insurance Awareness Month. Yeah.
life insurance
Because,
awareness month. Okay.
our community thinks about life insurance in terms of burial. We
Yeah.
don't think about it in terms of wealth building. I'm not gonna say all of us, but it's another wealth building tool. And
Okay.
especially when you talk about businesses
Mhm.
and when you're talking about, if you got a business partner, if one of you
Mhm.
passes, somebody needs to buy the other one out or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, and those are
Yeah.
the types of things that people don't realize that you can do with life insurance is have a policy that can pay out a partner
Hmm.
if something happens to you, things like that.
Okay.
Um,
Interesting.
yeah, there's lots of life insurance besides just burial.
Okay. Right.
But we
Nice.
don't know.
Nice.
We don't know.
Right. Right.
We,
Right.
we really don't know what we. I didn't know until I got licensed about your employer's insurance. How many of
Okay.
us have ever sat down and read our employer's certificate of insurance? How many of us know if we go on a medical whether or not we're covered?
Right.
It's called the actively at work part of your employer's coverage. You need to go read it. So these are
That
like those little things that if the person is dead, that's too late to find out.
right. Absolutely. 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 Wow. Uh I think this is amazing. Especially being able to get this information,
Mm-hmm.
because we don't know. And we don't read. You
And
know what
I
I'm
sure was
saying?
right, and I sure was going to look at my certificate once I got licensed. Like, well, what do mine say?
Say, right.
Like, do they
Absolutely.
cover you when you on a medical, or do you have to be actively performing your normal duties every day? And I can't tell you what one employer says because everyone is,
It's
they're
different.
different. So you
Right.
just have to read what your employer asks.
Absolutely.
And some
Absolutely.
people be like, "Oh, I work for such and such, and we got the greatest life insurance." You may have the greatest life insurance at your employer until you retire or get laid off.
Right. Absolutely. So the other information that you'll be sharing in regards to life insurance, I'm sure you advocate for getting like your own personal policy outside of your work?
Of course,
Okay.
um,
Why?
because you are the owner of your policy outside of work. If
Okay.
you've ever paid attention to your employer's life insurance, it says certificate of insurance. So that means you're a certificate holder to a group insurance policy.
Okay.
So the
Hmm.
employer owns the policy, not you.
Right.
So you're subject to whatever changes they make through the years. Like you could have had a great policy 50 years ago, company, but
Right.
companies have ebbs and flows, and they
Right.
don't have to even tell you when they update the policy.
Right. Right. So you get your own policy. You're
Yep,
the owner of that policy. And if you own changes, own additions, it's yours
right,
and up
correct,
front.
right.
Nice. Nice. So that's happening September 20th. Do we have anything coming up in the future that you would like people to know with any of the chapters?
One thing I was asking Madam Founder about was like the things that the Detroit chapter used to put on. And we
Uh-huh.
literally right before this call, we're talking about in December they used to do a Christmas party called Denim and Diamonds.
Oh, okay.
So we were looking for venues to bring back the Denim and Diamonds. Now, what did the Denim and Diamonds do, Madam Founder? It
So the Denim
supported.
and Diamonds is an event that we support women in transitioning. So
Yes.
we support several shelters, and there's one particularly in Detroit called the Bethlehem House, and
Okay.
it's a respite organization for women that's working that's homeless. So there is women that's homeless that's working. And so Deborah Foster is the founder of that, and we've been knowing each other for many years. And so what we do, the Denim and Diamonds is an event where we all come together, we raise some dollars, we host a lunch, and we come and they invite those women to come, and we give them gifts, and we have mentoring conversations, and we talk to them and have a great lunch with them. Let them know that they're being thought of during the holiday season. And that's
Oh,
hosted by the
nice.
Detroit chapter.
Yep.
Nice. Nice. I like that.
Yes.
So you're all still looking for a venue?
Yes.
Like
This was
how
a
big?
we literally just had this conversation within the last hour.
Oh, so how big are you looking to, for the venue to be?
You gotta answer that question because yeah.
Because I think I might have a venue in mind.
Oh, okay. She said how
So,
many people, Madam Founder, because she may have a venue in mind.
Huh?
how
How
many
many?
people were you looking to have? Like, how big were you expecting the venue to
At
be
the
for
Denim and
this?
Diamonds?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, normally there is about, with the one shelter, she has about 4 women, and then there's another shelter that we support. She has a little bit over 10, maybe
Okay.
12 women. So normally we have 20 women that do come. We're looking for another shelter to support.
Okay.
So we're going to put that out there. So besides the
Okay.
Bethlehem, if you know any other women's shelter or support organization that would love to come and attend, all we want is their names and invite them to come and have lunch on us and provide them some wonderful gifts and just some great conversation and mentoring, just to give them some hope about returning back. These could be women that's coming out of penal system. These could be women that
Right.
are transitioning, from various reasons. We don't ask
Right.
no questions because a
Right.
lot of us been a dollar away from being there.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, Madam Founder, I might have a venue in mind that may be perfect for your event. So I'll get you, the venue's information, let you speak with the owner of the venue,
Mm-hmm.
and see if you all can work something out of some sort.
Nice, nice. Now, right now, Joey, watch your elbow, love, and then meet me with the white chair. Now, Joey had a small venue
Yeah.
that we were going to ascertain to
Okay.
look
Look
at
at.
too. So we're going to start there. And then
Okay.
what we'll do is talk to whoever you have, because we got plenty of time to plan it accordingly, because we want to get it out
Absolutely.
there. We want to
Right.
get it
Absolutely.
out there. And because we want people to know, but we want to look for at least another shelter, another women's transitioning. If somebody's know somebody that love to come to attend, that maybe is homeless and needs some place to come on that that,
Absolutely.
that weekend. That's going to be on a Saturday, and we just discussed that. Just definitely just discussed it.
So
It's the second weekend of December,
yeah,
but it
Okay.
is a Detroit
absolutely.
event,
Yeah.
so I know we're going to get great feedback from it. I know we are.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So yeah, I'll send you that information. Now you have two venues to look into.
Right.
Good.
You have
Very good.
options, you
Yeah.
We
know?
want to have options,
Right.
absolutely, because Joy just said it. What if we outgrow that spot?
Right. Because
Just
the
Right.
said that.
space that I normally go to, she's a dance studio that turns into event space on nights and weekends, and it holds up to 50. And I'm like, well, what if we have more than 50 people? Then we're confined,
Right.
So
Absolutely.
yeah,
Absolutely. Yep. So I'll get you that information. Wow. Look
yeah,
at what Detroit is doing.
yes,
Hey, it's an amazing chapter. It's an amazing. It's an
Look at
amazing chapter.
there.
And we're looking for more
Absolutely.
members. We're looking for more members. We would
yeah,
love GI Sweets. It's GI
yes.
Sweets.
It's G Sweets.
G Sweets, we would love. And
To
thank you
have
for
you.
giving us this opportunity, because this is what we're going to be talking about at
Absolutely.
the venue about you.
Yes, yes,
Absolutely, no problem. It's my pleasure. It was my pleasure getting to know you all. It's an honor getting to know you and what the organization is about. I think it's a great organization. This definitely will not be the last time we have conversations. You
Right.
know, I think we are locked in. We are locked in. I
yes.
see, stuff in the future. We can start planning for 2026. I host a women's conference myself.
Really?
Sounds like we need to partner.
Exactly.
Where?
Collaborate.
Yes.
When and where?
So I did a women's conference this year for Mother's Day.
Okay.
So I'm trying to more than likely do that again next year, around Mother's Day, for the women. So I have all women vendors, I have women speakers, and invite women only.
There you
Okay.
go.
Okay.
There you go.
So it's definitely something we can maybe collab and talk about doing together
Yes.
next year. So,
We would
ladies,
love to. We would love to. I need you to email me that information. And then
yes.
probably what we'll do is me, you, and Joey will do a Zoom call and
Okay.
put our resources together and make it happen. We are there
Yeah.
for you.
Absolutely. And vice versa.
Amen.
Absolutely. So, Madam Joey, if you all can send me, Madam, I think you sent me the flyer for September 20th in our messages. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to help you all promote. So I'm going to post it on my social media,
Thank you.
to let
Thank you.
everybody
Thank
know
you.
about it. Are you all still accepting vendors?
Yes, we still got seating available. We want to have that place blowed out. We just got a
Okay.
great DJ. We got a comedian that wants to come and talk about
Okay.
the wonderful women that's going to be there. So the feedback has been amazing. So yes, we
Yes.
still got vendor tables available.
Nice, nice. And if someone that's watching and listening to us that may be interested in vending, what would they do to connect with you?
So what they need to do, if they're on social media, they can go to Facebook. I'm not in witness protection. Trust me, everybody sees me on Facebook. Okay, I'm on there now. As soon as I get done with my client and get her done, I'll be on there plastering about this amazing opportunity we had today. But we're on Facebook. They could go to womenentrepreneursofamerica.org and go
Okay.
under events. It's right there under We Are Events. Biggest Day Detroit chapter event. Click on vendor table. It's a actual vendor application there. Everything's right
Okay.
there for them. Or they can reach out to me. You can give them my direct number to 317-601-9135. We can make it happen.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And
Well,
I'm so
ladies,
excited that my president is gonna be in the
Woo woo
house.
woo woo!
woo-hoo,
I can't believe it's September, but here we
here we are, and it's coming fast too.
It's coming fast. So,
It's coming
ladies,
really fast.
thank you so much.
are.
Thank you
Yes.
so
Thank
much,
you.
G Sweets, for us. You did
You're
this.
welcome.
You snap this right on in. This is how we do it, and we make it happen. We make
Yeah,
it happen.
because we literally had the idea. She called me back that night while I was at work, like, okay, everything is set up. I'm like, okay, thank you.
Absolutely. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It's what I do, it's what we do, and it's how we get stuff done.
Yeah, and
Well,
it shows that even when you work and are an entrepreneur, when you have full time entrepreneurs that can do stuff that you normally can't do, the collaboration is amazing.
Absolutely.
and
Absolutely.
it don't take
Absolutely.
and it don't take many to make it happen. That's the key thing. We don't need a lot of folks
That's
all
true.
in your business. It just takes a few people to make this happen. So listen, this was a great honor and a privilege to be a
Thank
part of
you.
this, and we want to continue to support you as well.
Yes,
Absolutely. Absolutely. Ladies, thank you so much for being on the show.
thank you.
It's an honor. My listeners, my viewers, if you are free September 20th, I need you all to go to the Women's Entrepreneur of America event. They will be at the Marriott in Southfield from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. um Women, encouraging women, is going to be vendors, they're going to have music, and they're going to be giving away some resources for you that may be
Yes,
beneficial to you, to your life and to your business, so you
yeah,
all should come out.
yeah. No matter what vendor events I even go to, I always give out a final wishes checklist.
Okay.
Because we have to properly prepare. Like we know when we born, the one thing we guaranteed in life is death and taxes. So we should be
Right.
prepared. So we should be prepared. People shouldn't have to scramble
They
just to know
shouldn't.
your final wishes. And I know people be
Absolutely.
like, oh, I don't want to talk about death, but it's gonna
But
happen.
it is, and it's life, and it's
Yeah,
inevitable. There's nothing
yeah,
we can do about it.
right.
Absolutely. Well,
Thank
thank you,
you.
Joey. Thank you so
Yes.
much for being on the show. Before I let you go, Joey, how can people get in contact with you personally?
Okay. My link tree is www.linktree.com/Joey Combs, and any way to get in contact with me is on there. Whether they
Okay.
want to join my team, book an appointment. I sell essential oils through Young Living. No, I do.
Plug.
Yeah, that was part of the health journey of why I don't use air freshener and switch to essential oils. But
Okay.
yeah, yeah,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
yes. And I think I've met you a few times before.
You probably have.
Yes, yes.
Well, Joey, thank you so much for being on my show. It was a
Thank
pleasure
you.
getting to know you.
You
Thank
too.
you.
Bye
Thank
bye.
you. And for everybody out there, thanks for tuning in to Influence to Influence. And until next time, we'll see you guys later. Bye bye.
Bye.